Welcome to another edition of the eSpot with Camille. The eSpot is your location for the latest in entertainment, beauty, and design from the people who make it. Thanks for joining. So, welcome to the eSpot. We have a very special virtual edition of the eSpot today, which you can't even tell why it's virtual yet, but just wait and see. Mr. Danny Russo is joining us from, I don't even know what to say, Silicon Valley, the cloud, the worlds where apples are made.
Right now, I'm seeing you and you're floating in Joshua Tree, which is,
Amazing.
I think it's outside of LA, but I'm looking at mountains and cacti. But I'm actually sitting on my sofa in my living room, and you're looking at, I think this is one of the first Zoom calls this is the first Zoom call that I've done. And this is going to be the first recording that I've ever done with what Apple created as my, what do you call that? They call it it's more than an emoji. I had to scan my face, and apparently you informed me that it gave me a double chin. So
it's been a little rescanning or...
I need to rescan, I think. But this is the future, and this is interesting because you sound like you are in my home and you are all around me, and I'm not wearing I have an Apple Pro headset, Apple Pro AirPods, and I don't have them in. And the audio and the video are so unbelievably clear. Like, I feel like I'm in your office next to that Art Max pedestal.
Little plug for the Art Max pedestal. In case you're wondering, what is that? That's this right here. That's amazing. So you were saying that you're in Joshua Tree, so you can pick different places to be. And
yes, Apple's calling them environments, and there are about 12 different ones right now. Earlier, I was sitting in a desert with white sand, and I was hearing wind. But it is like, this is really cool. There are a lot of kinks to be working out of this. There are so many kinks. This is my first actual experience. You're breaking my Apple Vision cherry, I guess, because I just turned it on and uploaded it when it came. And I had a test pair of these, and we've been working on this virtual environment for years now. So I had a test pair that I was playing around with, but I wasn't able to do too much. So when I got these, I just had set it up, downloaded it to the current version of it, but Apple has a lot of work to do. So I was also testing out the MetaVision Pros.
Yeah.
And we're using these in interior design where you're going to, instead of seeing this virtual space, like, I don't know what background is behind me right now. I did not choose that. I don't know how to change it.
It kind of looks like an Apple Store decorated somebody's room randomly. And what's interesting too is that you kind of fade into the furniture, so you don't have a lower body completely. I know, but
like, I don't know if I get close,
but you can't tell that it says that. It's like,
well, no, this has, like, I'm not, whatever I scanned as my person that's talking right now, this was scanned on Monday. So I don't know how to make him, like, you could see my fans. These aren't my real hand. I don't know if these are my real hands or not, but I'm not wearing the strap that's on there, and we'll post pictures, and we might do a follow-up after this that's in real reality instead of, I guess this is virtual reality. So what we're going to be able to do with these is a client will be able to put these on and see pieces in their home overlaid into what's Apple's calling pass-through. So right now I'm turning a dial on my headset, and the background for the Joshua Tree is faded out, and there are 12 cameras on this headset, and now I'm seeing my actual home that we're in. And I can grab you. That sounds so bad. I can grab you, and we are now walking. We're now walking, like, I'm going to get a drink, and you're going into my kitchen, and
I got my drink.
Yeah, you're in Columbus. But do you see how this, like, you're moving all around? So now you're, like, up right in front of me.
So do I look exactly the same? Because we did FaceTime. So am I wearing the same clothes and everything, or does it, like...
Yeah, no, you're wearing the same. I'm not. And I'm trying to figure out, like, now I turn I turned on my environment, and it's just so like you've seen these memes of people that are like posting as they're walking through, and that is like real. So there are 12 cameras on the apparatus of this. They're inside and out. I might be wrong, there might be 15, and it is tracking my vision. So Apple has our fingerprints. Apple has our Face ID biometrics. They now have our retina scans. So this is unlocked with retina technology. So I hope I don't look this bad in real life.
No. Well,
But
it's interesting. Your skin looks flawless, like perfection almost, like no pores type of thing, no wrinkles, no nothing, like no real, like you're not really showing a lot of motion with your face. There's some, like when you smiled, it was just kind of like,
that's
I don't
when
know.
my actual Botox is working.
so,
Hopefully,
so
like
that's
maybe in the
another like
future we won't
use
have
for
to pay
avatars.
for. Yeah.
You won't need
But
to do that.
is
Yeah.
this, are they calling this? I forget what they're calling this. It's not an avatar. It's not an emotive. They're calling it the I don't know, it's some sort of personality. It's your I don't know. But it's picking up it's picking up my so when I put my hands in front of my face, that's when it goes
Oh,
white.
that's when it goes white. That's
Um
like your
but it is the
aura.
cameras are picking up my facial movements and they're picking up my eye movements. I did have to like squint and do all this stuff. So this is what the future holds for us. We're going to have the virtual backgrounds
Yeah.
and hopefully we can change them. But
One thing I thought was interesting when you were telling me about this whole process, because for whatever reason your audio stepped out for a minute, you were like, they even put your prescription into the glass. So it's like so customized to the point where you wouldn't have to use your readers per se, or maybe your contact lenses or something while you're using this. Is that accurate? But while we're working out the audio until I can hear them, I've Googled up Vision Pro so I can find a little bit more information about it while he's figuring that out. Because literally, this is his first time using it on Zoom, so it's pretty interesting. Because I'm thinking like some of the ways I would use it, like maybe I'm downstairs making myself a lunch while I'm in a meeting Zoom and they can't tell. Or maybe you're in your pajamas or don't want to put on makeup that day. You could use your avatar for your Zoom meetings instead. Like there's so many great ways to use this. I like this version of AI because it's still you.
hear
Like you
me?
still have to be, yes, you still have to be a part of it. But yeah,
Oh
so tell
God.
me.
Did you just see me doing all that?
Well, honestly, I had Safari over
Like,
your face so I could look up more about Apple Vision Pro to give some
oh,
details.
okay. Because I lost you, I lost audio, and all of a sudden your face started moving really fast.
Oh,
And then I was just in the desert by myself and I could hear the wind and I had to go back into Zoom. So Apple thinks that your hands are very intuitive and they are not.
yeah.
The MetaQuest Pro has controllers, and I prefer the controllers much more than using my hands because I'm like pinching and moving you out. And when I move you further away, the volume goes like way down. And when
Oh,
I bring you closer, like
huh.
I could grab it and pull it, and like you're like right in front of my face. And I could have multiple windows open and multiple things going on. So
Yeah.
there's a use for these. I just don't. It's going to be interesting. I'm taking them to Vegas next week, and that's why you're
Let's talk.
wearing your
Wait,
Las
back
Vegas.
up. Why are you
Go
going to
ahead.
Vegas? That's why I'm wearing the shirt, by the way. So, share a little bit about why you're going to Vegas and how you're going to use your Apple Pros there.
I am headed to KBIS, the Kitchen and Bath Industry Show and the International Builders Show. I've partnered up with Houzz Pro. I've partnered up with
Congratulations, by the way, Mr.
Thank
Won a
you.
House
I'm a House
Award.
Pro. Yes, third time, fourth year in a row.
Congrats.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, we've had a lot. Both of us have had a lot of media coverage lately. I got an
I,
award from Canvas Rebel, Voyage, Ohio, Voyage, Michigan.
yeah. Well, you're on
And
a voyage with your Apple Play, so it all fits in. I'm kidding.
totally. But we're
Yeah, so
so
Vegas.
how I'm partnering with House Pro, I'm partnering with an app called Canvas, and I'm partnering with Chief Architect. So I'm actually going to be able to wear these goggles inside to someone's home and quickly
Mm.
scan their whole house. It's going to be exported into a Chief Architect file, and it's going to make the drafting process so much more streamlined, faster, and easier. So
Oh,
we're already doing that with the LiDAR technology in our phones. So when Vision came out, it only was released with about 600 apps. As of today, they're up to about maybe 1,200 and more coming out. So YouTube hasn't released an app yet. You have to actually go to a browser. Chrome hasn't even released a browser yet. So those are definitely in the works. Spotify is not on here yet. Netflix, Hulu. Uh, I want to say Hulu's on here because I joined Disney Plus on here, and the movie situation is amazing.
What
So
have
I'm
you?
excited to
So,
wear these.
what was the big difference with watching a movie on there? Was it like surround
Well,
vision as well as surround sound?
yeah. I mean, it's like so I'm going to be on a plane, but when I turn the dial and turn on my environment, I'm not going to see anybody on the plane, and I'm going to be immersed in the movie, and I can make the screen as big or small as I want. So it's going to be an entirely different experience. So
Yeah, because
I
it's
have
so
two
much
days of
different than the
architecture.
other VR headsets. Because I have a VR head, I have a couple of VR headsets, and with those VR headsets, you have to take them off to be able to see. And with the Apple Pro, it just clears out. Like when you're talking about the environments, that's what you mean, like turning the dial to
I
make it where
turn
you
this,
can
yeah,
see
it has an
through or you
Apple Watch
can't.
dial on the
Mm,
top. It's called pass through.
okay.
So I could control the pass through where it's completely, the video cameras are picking up everything. I don't think you can't actually see through these because my hand is in front of my face right now
Mm.
and I can't see it through here or on the screen, and you can't see it either. So what I'm looking at is video cameras of my environment. And then when I turn my dial, like the Apple Watch dial, it increases the environment around me. And then if I pinch that little thing, maybe not pinch it, press the dial. Nope, you're gone now. Oh
Wow,
wait, you're there. You faded to the back. So this is the future, but I am wearing a 1 terabyte computer on my head. So
that's amazing.
they've compared it, they compared the computing power to the um an Apple Air, not an is it an AirPad? Not an iPad, a MacBook Air. A MacBook Air. There's so many like
I'm like, they've
products
come out
now.
with that for women already? Fascinating. I know I've seen all these videos with guys getting wings and pads, but I have not seen anybody bring an air pad in yet. But hey, it
Oh, I know
happens.
what you're talking about. Oh, just figure out how to make you bigger. Oh, yeah, now you are
All the
huge
girls
and
understand.
you're huge and you are in front of me.
Ta-da.
I mean, I wish you could I have to look back and forth because you're that big. You're ginormous, but then the sky's blue, but I know my ceiling's there. If I move quick,
Be
this is, I mean,
careful. You're
this is
gonna get
so,
when you get out of this, you're gonna be very you might have nausea because you're moving your head a lot from what I'm seeing. So you might
so
not
I'm going to
notice it,
make
but
my screen,
you
I'm going to
might be
make you
getting a
smaller.
little bit of what's it called? Motion sickness.
Vertigo.
That's it. I call it motion sickness. It doesn't sound as old.
But it literally, this sounds like the sound quality on this, it sounds like you're in a theater
Wow.
and like it sounds better than any headphones I've had, but it's like all encompassing. So this is spatial computing. A lot of people don't realize that we have spatial photography on our phones. And if you go into your camera and look in your settings by portrait mode, you should see a spatial photography mode, and it'll take a spatial picture, which is good to view on this headset.
I don't know what you're talking about. So how do you get to the spatial thing? What are you talking about?
Camera, go to camera,
Mm-hmm.
and then do you see the slide bar where it says video,
Yeah.
photo? Do you see anything that says spatial photo or
Oh,
cinematic mode?
I have portrait. I have cinematic. Yes, cinematic.
So that's a video option, but you're wanting to look for spatial, so it might be under photo. I haven't tried that yet, but that's
Oh,
what's going to be the big thing on here.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have it.
So
It might be a newer phone model thing because mine's a 13.
I think it's 14 and up.
Lucky
That's our
13
target
strikes
audience.
again.
Our target audience should be 13 and up,
That
14
part.
and up.
PG 13.
So
So before he
yeah.
disappears
But
again,
this this headset knows I'm moving around and like
Mhm.
I'm moving you to my kitchen counter. So I'm just like taking you with me, putting you like you're
When you
literally
say
in
you're
my
taking me with you, because you're wearing it on your head, it's not like it's connected to anything else, right? So what do you mean when you
I
say
had to pick I had to pick you up. Like I had to pick up with my hands, like I had to pick up the app. So you use your hands as your mouse and your controller. So when I pinch down, I can grab you and move you to a different area. It's
Hmm.
just like right now you're on top of my refrigerator.
I'm your elf on the shelf? Camille on your fridge. I love it. Camille's
Um,
always right. Yeah, sorry. Mhm. The remix.
so right now it's warning me, telling me I'm too close to an object. And
Ooh,
then like yeah, so now I'm back in the desert.
this could have so many
So
great
it's just
benefits. Yeah.
I mean, it's going to change everything. If they can get this avatar thing right and we look a little more real and less like, am I looking at you? I don't even know.
No,
I'm not. Where are
not
you?
quite. You're looking way too high. Ah, there you are. Hi.
So when I look, is my one eye really that much bigger?
The distraction of it all.
Anyway, this is going to be like, this is literally game changing for the future. And this is an investment. This isn't for the average person. You will get tired. Like, this is a little bit heavy. It comes with different light seals. Um, but the benefits, like we're learning this technology, and this is stuff that everybody's going to be using 5 years down the road,
Yeah.
6 years down the road. There's one airline in Finland that is providing Apple Pro glasses to all of their um, business class
Passengers.
passengers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've seen the videos of people wearing these in their Cybertruck and getting out and going, putting their arms all over. And that's what, when you're putting your arms all over, that's how we control the apps. Like you have to pinch to the bottom and move and you point to things. Like I can pull up a virtual keyboard and it's weird because remember in the past we used to see all those YouTube videos of a keyboard that was like lasers and it was like you'd be typing in the air. That's what this is.
Yeah.
This is like that keyboard was in the air when I was typing our meeting ID in.
It was kind of funny because we
But
were on FaceTime as well while he was doing all of this off air. And so I was just seeing him like just randomly like look like he was gonna I didn't know what you were doing. It was very funny just to see you go. And then like you were like doing it really high. So it was like kind of funny to see because I didn't know what you were doing, but I kind of did, but I kind of didn't. So that's neat because I'm
so I
looking at
mean
the same time
we
I'm
should
talking to you at
do
the Apple website where I can see the guys, like I can kind of see what you see, but obviously it's his desktop. It's really interesting to
there's
see
a
it.
way there's a way to screen.
Oh no, your audio went out again and you're frozen. So on that note, this is very fascinating. This is great information. And so he's going to go to KBIS. He's going to get all the deets. And we're going to have a second part to this video where he's going to share everything that happened at KBIS, how it went, how the app worked,
I
how
don't know what
people
I
work.
did.
Ah, there you are. I was just giving
Sorry.
the roundup for the
I was
ending.
trying to do a screen record. I was trying to do a screen record. So am I looking at you right now?
Nope, still looking up too high. Ah, perfect. But
No.
we need to do the closeout.
Okay.
Remember? Well, we got to
What is
get to
our
the
what's
second
our
part too.
okay, what's part two?
When you come back
What?
from Vegas.
Oh, so when I come back from Vegas, I'm going to be we're going to do this and I'm going to be demonstrating it live and recording it and we're going to recap KBIS and see all the interesting people that I've met
Yeah.
there and oh God, I feel like they're all going to want to touch this and I'll probably have COVID when I get back.
We'll get the eye condoms. Remember I had the eye
Yes,
condoms?
I know I saw those.
We'll get them from Amazon before your
Oh,
trip. Just kidding. Don't let them do it. You're like, dude, would you share eyeglasses? No, maybe you would. I don't know.
I just
Yeah,
don't
I don't
know. I
know.
don't know how this is
It's
going to work.
COVID-y. Try it. Just say hey, it's COVID-y. I can't really share these because it has your prescription. It could mess up their eyesight. Gives them migraines.
It does. It does. I did buy the extra, so I have my readers or actual magnets that went into this. That's something that the other headsets don't have. So I don't know. This is going to be really interesting to see where we go with this technology.
Yeah. I want to see how long, like longevity wise, how long you can actually wear it and use it before you get tired of it or you start feeling sick from it. So keep me
They
updated
say
on
to take
everything.
breaks. I will. They say to take breaks. And
Because he got me getting ready to work out. You called me. I was like, "Ooh, yeah, I'll do this. I want to know more about these Vision Pro things." So thank you so much for sharing
yeah,
the
you're
newest in
welcome. I can't
technology
wait to
with
share
me,
more.
especially in design. And I can't wait to hear about your trip and how this all works out.
Yes,
And does
you'll
House
be
have an
hearing
app
about it.
already for Apple Vision Pro?
I could tell you they're listening to my feedback, and that's what I'm going to tell them about. And the House Pro and Canvas are going to have apps so that we can just literally scan a room. So it's going to be very interesting. Yeah,
I love an
but
e-spot
I'm inventing
exclusive.
the technology of tomorrow. Literally.
Wow. I know the
But
Fig
yeah.
Newton. I was about to say Fig Newton. I was gonna say I'm trying to think of an inventor's name. What's the Newton guy? Not Fig Newton.
Isaac Newton?
Isaac Newton. We know the Isaac Newton of interior design technology. You heard it here
Just call
first.
me Danny Russo Grand Bell. What
Danny
was his
Russo.
name? Alexander Graham Bell. Just call me Danny
That's
Russo Damn Bell. I don't
design.
know, something like that.
That works. Well, thank you so much, Danny, for sharing all about this wonderful new
Thanks.
technology. And you're going to share us even more. So, this is just a quick little eSpot extra where you can
Yes,
learn a little bit about the newest in design technology from our good friend
exactly.
Danny. And we're going to get some more.
Yes.
It's back.
Can't wait.
Me.
I'm doing this live next time. I don't like the way I look in this avatar.
Okay, perfect. Me.
All
It's
right.
very strange, I will admit, because I can't take my eyes off you and you keep moving. So, it's like, I don't know what to do. And I have to keep looking at the camera too. So anyway, I can't wait to see how this
Yeah.
video turns out because I'm wondering how it records.
Same.
Yeah,
Who recorded it? Me or you?
I did.
Okay, good.
I think.
All
Oh,
right.
did I
Talk to
press
you soon. Love
record?
your hair.
Yes.
Huh?
I did. I'm joking with you.
Okay. God.
You even heard the guy
Goodbye.
say, "You are now recording," or whatever they do. But yeah, I'm just with you. I'm an actor. What can I
All
say?
right.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining the
Ciao.
Eco with Camille. If you like it, share it.
Share it.